Hi, this is Adam Hall, Peace of Mind Houses, and I wanted to talk to some of my friends, well, some of you who are dealing with families who have inherited a home. And I met with some people the other day. It is a friend of mine. Mike has done a lot of tree work for me, and he was not excited. I mean, his father had just passed away, and his mom had passed away a while ago. But a real estate agent had met with him and told him that he'd be able to sell his house for, it was a condo, that they'd be able to sell it for between $300,000 and $320,000. He thought he owed about $200,000 on it, so he was pretty excited. He was going to be getting, he thought he'd get about $100,000 when he sold this place. But he asked me to come over and check it out and see what I thought, and so I did. We went over and kind of looked through the house. First thing I noticed is the condo next door to it was for sale. So I got that real estate agent's number to give him a call to kind of see what he had to say. And then we started digging into the mortgage that they had on the house. And Mike thought that they owed a little less than $200,000 on it. It was a reverse mortgage, and the balance on it was $221,000 already, and it's going up by about $1,200 a month. So in 6 months, the time it would take to get it sold, because they wanted to do some work to it as well, they were looking at probably another $5,000, well, at least $5,000. 4 months would have increased it by $5,000. So that'd take it up to $225,000 that they were going to owe on this house. And then I called the agent that had the property next door listed for sale and talked to them about it. He said that they had an appraisal on that condo for $300,000. And so they thought they would be able to list it at $275,000 and sell it pretty quickly. They listed it at $275,000 and got a couple calls but no offers. After a few weeks they dropped it to $264,000. Got a couple calls but no offers. Then they dropped it to $244,000. Same story. He told me that he thought they were probably going to have to drop the price of that condo down to about $225,000 to be able to sell it. It was about 1,000 square feet smaller than my friend's condo, and so I would guess roughly $250,000 would be about what my friend's condo would go for. And they were looking at now, instead of a $300,000 place that they owed $100,000 on, now they're down to a $250,000 home that they owe $225,000 on. Which by the time they pay their realtor commissions and closing costs and all that stuff, it's going to take it down to where they would net zero on it. And they didn't have a lot of money, but they had about $5,000 they were planning to put into repairs in this place. By doing this analysis with them, they saw that they wanted to save their money. They didn't want to spend that $5,000. I was able to get them set up with a real estate agent who will help them with the short sale, and they're not going to, it saved them $5,000. I'm not making anything out of the transaction, but I was able to help them with that. And that's the kind of stuff that, I mean, I'd much prefer to be able to get the transaction, have a deal that would work out and be good for everybody. But in order to get that, what was good for them was having somebody else come in and help them sell the home. So not all of these properties that you can refer to me are something that I would be able to make a functional deal out of. But they're things where I will be honest with the people. I'll help them. I'll try to figure out a way that would be good for them to do something with their home. So if you do know of any families who are in that situation that they've got to deal with a house, I would appreciate the chance to talk to them. It's Adam Hall, 801-472-7491. Thank you very much.